It is Thursday, July 16th. I'm Barbara. Welcome. I'm wearing earrings. These are earrings that I made. These are beads I made, and then I made these wire springs kind of like thing. I made them many years ago. I've decided since I fixed my ear hole that I am going to dig around in my earring collection and wear earrings every day. I decided that. We'll see. I've decided a lot of things. And I want to reassure you, I have taken your advice. I had already decided to take your advice, but I'm taking your advice. I'm wearing my sneakers. I was going to go back to flip-flops. I had decided yesterday that you were right, and I was going to... And then last night, my knee started hurting me in the middle of the night. And this is a new development because my knee was not hurting me when I was sitting, when it was only hurting me every once in a while when I stood on it. So this sore knee thing, as opposed to stabbing pain thing, is new. But I had already decided I was going to wear my sneakers, so I'm wearing my sneakers. I can hear you. I can hear you. Don't be foolish, Barb. You went to the doctor. Do what she says. I'm wearing my sneakers. I hear work going on back here. We live 200 yards, 300 yards. 300 yards, 400 yards from a pipeline. Yeah, and our new property is one property closer to the pipeline, but it goes, we have lots of pipelines in Pennsylvania. And down behind us, it goes over there, and then down it goes across the creek. At the bottom of this hill is a windy road, and across from the road is Brandywine Creek, or Brandywine River. I'm not sure where it turns from a creek to a river. Just like in Middle Earth, except ours has a pipeline going under it in several places. But I think they're working on that. They even built a special bridge so they can get their heavy equipment on the other side of the creek, because it's all wilderness back there. It's not a developed area. Other than pipeline, apparently. So that's what you might be hearing back here. The birds are out and about a little bit, but it is not a beautiful day today. It's possible that this cloud cover will burn off. It could be one of those it'll burn off kind of clouds. It's hard for me to know. It's feeling a little muggy today. Dennis says it's mowing day, at least in the back. But I'm not mowing. I'll let him, he can mow. Since my knee is actually achy, which is a drag right on the knob, on the kneecap. Right around the kneecap. I suppose maybe that's where the meniscus is near. I don't even know. I actually should. It's so funny. If Dennis were sitting here and we were having this conversation, he would have his phone out and he would be looking at a diagram of the knee and figuring out exactly where the meniscus is after I say that. I say something, I wonder, he's got the phone out. He's a very curious guy. I never think to look it up. I'm just sitting here saying, oh, I should look it up. I have a torn meniscus. I should know what that is and where it is in my knee. But anyway, right around my kneecap is where it's sore from the middle of the night, which is weird because, like I said, I haven't been really sore. So maybe we have moved into a new stage. Not super sore. I can walk on it. But, hey Maisie, what are you doing? You gonna say hi? There you are. There's my Maisie girl. Yes. You were doing something last night. Were you snoring? Dennis says you were snoring. I thought maybe you were biting at a flea bite. We need to double check if you have your flea medicine since you got your grooming. You lost all your hairs. We also need to figure out how to rig a tick collar on you that your sister doesn't tear off. Pearl likes to grab her around the collar, which, you know, at least we're able to put her collar back on. We had to take her collar off because she was so matted and had so much hair. And then Pearl kept grabbing her anyway, but then she was grabbing her on her hair, right? She was grabbing your hair. Now she can grab your collar. But that means she takes it off sometimes, and it means the tick collar doesn't stay on very long. And so we need to figure something out. But there's my Maisie, and I haven't seen Pearl. She might have been wondering, being behind me, probably not. Like I said, it's not a beautiful day out here. So anyway, yesterday I had was a good day. We talked a lot and played a little EverQuest. I had my knit night. Hi, ladies. Got to talk to the ladies. Read some. I'm reading Michael Conley's The Black Box. It's a Harry Bosch. I think I haven't read it before. But I have such a bad memory for those things. It's possible I did, but I don't think I did. So he's always having trouble with the department. That's how his life goes. So I'm reading that. And working on my sleeves, getting taller and taller. I think I only have 1 or 2 more increases to go. And then get this show on the road. I am getting tired of knitting on this sweater. I feel like I've been knitting on it for a very long time. I'm gonna text my nieces and ask them what their favorite colors to wear are besides black. My one niece wears a lot of black. She'll probably say gray, but that's okay because I'm thinking of making them boxies for Christmas. So I can have some stockinette to just knit. Janine probably will say gray. I just said that, didn't I? So I'm thinking if she says gray, I'm going to do sort of an ombre gray using the alpaca that I have. I think alpaca would make a nice boxy because it's supposed to be flowy. And like my Paloma was made out of that yarn and it turned out really nice. So I think I'll make Janine a gray ombre fade boxy. If gray is the color she says. I have no idea what Ella will tell me. But I'm sure I have something. And if I don't, I'll go shopping. But I won't have to do that anytime soon because I can start on Janine's. So that's it. Today is going to be a quiet day. We did pay our taxes, so all the taxes are done. We owed $4 to the state, so we did that. I ran to the post office and had her frank the envelope. I wasn't the only one. So that's good. So now they know I mailed it on the 15th. And if they want to charge me interest because my $4 didn't get there in time, let them. They'll get away more with the penalty, whatever that would be. It'll be fine. We did not get to the blueberries. That's the one thing we were supposed to do yesterday that we didn't do. So we'll do that today. Thought I might have felt a little drop of something. Yeah, gloomy. Gloomy and close. Alright, so today I'm going to work on my book. I work on my sleeves, work on my puppy. I've been combing Maisie every day. She likes to be combed, except her tail, you know, is more like, you have to be careful with her tail because it's long and gets ratty. But she likes it when I comb her ears and her face, so that's good. So we're just getting her getting her used to the new routine. But I have been very good about combing her. There's not a lot to comb now, so I can do it very quickly, and she likes it, and it's part of our cuddle routine in the evenings, right, Pearl? Right? Pearl is my morning cuddler, and Maisie's my evening cuddler, aren't you, pup? Yeah. She's so funny. She goes out, and then she comes in, and she stands by me, and if I don't respond to her right away, she puts her paw up, and then I have to yell at her for putting her paw up. And then she sits and gets a cuddle. It's our new routine. But if I dismiss her from the cuddle too soon, she immediately goes outside. She's outside for 30 seconds, comes back in, comes and sits by my chair. Sort of like my dad's dog, you know, he always got a treat when he came in, so my dad had to get up and down, letting him out and in a lot. So every time he came in, he got a treat. It's like, you're training him very well, Dad. Okay. I'm doing the same thing with Maisie, but it's a cuddle. She can have as many cuddles as she wants. I do have cuddly dogs. All right. So that's the plan. I will pick the blueberries. Maybe I'll pick the blueberries while Dennis mows the lawn, and then I won't feel like such a lazy slug. But it's not looking like a gorgeous lawn mowing day, so I'm not sure. He'll have to check his phone, see what the weather says. He'll decide what he's going to do, but I don't think I'm going to mow. Not even on the riding mower. I'm very disappointed in that sore knee. But I didn't baby it at all yesterday. I didn't overdo it. I didn't, run up and down the steps, and, but I just walked my normal gait, and I didn't have any trouble. I had the slightest twinge one time. We walked the dogs, but we did the short walk. And so maybe I did overdo it, and and the sore at night was the price I paid. I did go up and down the steps one extra time because I took Dennis's tea. Maybe I won't do that. Keep the steps to a minimum. Or do them one at a time. I can do that too. But I'm wearing my sneakers. So I hear you. I hear you. I know. If you were sitting here in person and we were drinking coffee, some of you would have said it and all. Don't be an idiot. But you're not going to put that on the internet, and you don't know me well enough to do that. Although, if you were sitting here drinking coffee, you would know me well enough that you could say, don't be an idiot. Wear your sneakers. Maybe you wouldn't. Maybe you're not that kind of person. Maybe you don't want to sit here and have coffee with me. You know what I mean. What you're really thinking in your head you couldn't say on the internet is what I mean. I can't say things on the internet too. Do you ever wonder when you're watching a podcast and there's an edit for no obvious reason and you wonder, I wonder what they said? You could wonder that about me too. Yesterday I spent a lot of time editing the preview where I said, oh, now I remember about the 50 years because I thought I was going to drop that section out of the vlog and I didn't want, and then I decided to keep it. I'm like, oh well, you guys have fast forward. If you don't want a 30-minute vlog, then psh, easy peasy. You're the boss of your YouTube, not me. You're the boss of your YouTube. So I decided to leave it in. What the heck? So anyway, I think I must say that a lot too. So anyway, I'm hearing birds, but I'm not hearing our bird. But they were like hopping around the plants yesterday. They were right up here on the deck with me while I was sitting out here. I was out here for quite a while yesterday because it was really pretty nice. When there was a breeze, it was really lovely. Today is not going to be that way. But our birds were just hopping around the deck. Well, they're called house finches for a reason, I bet. I bet they're not that afraid of people, and so they come near the house more than other birds might. That's my guess. I'm just guessing here. But they were hopping around. They were cute. But I do not expect to spend too much time out here today, but I might be harvesting the blueberries though. And having blueberries. Okay. I will say goodbye. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope all is well with you and everyone's healthy. My family's healthy. Everybody's doing fine, as far as I know. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody. Please stay safe and stay sane.